Warm for the wall. How about Chanel with Shot HOI Chicago? You already know how we go, how we gonna do things.
Midwest
right?
Gladiators.
Midwest Gladiators.
Warriors.
Right. What else they call us?
Brothers in Blood.
Pogos. Pogos.
God, man.
What else?
Dude, we the front. Right. We the front line, man.
The Bears.
Because.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We just in lion form, though.
Right.
God. We don't have it with a rhino.
The Hebrew pirate.
Right.
Inside joke.
Because.
Inside joke. But more praise to how about Shemel Shy. You know, it's been an interesting week. And listen, man.
Good week.
Right. Yeah. Month. Yeah. Look at this.
Apocalyptic wildfires scorch part of California.
God is good. Let me get Isaiah 29:6. Right? Apocalyptic wildfires scorch parts of Cali. Going back to Cali ain't stopping. That was wild. Going back.
Right.
Dust and what is it? Dust and dirt.
Right. And ashes.
They really want sympathy.
You said they want sympathy?
Yeah, they want somebody to feel bad for all their ugly, wicked asses being burnt out.
You see that?
Nobody shared no tears about y'all losing y'all wealth. Y'all wasn't helping nobody with that.
Right.
Y'all didn't need no way.
Right.
Now y'all brought down to a lower state. You know what we be talking about? How long, and it's for the black celebrities as well, man. They up on top. Our problems at the lower level is our problem. Soon as they get brought down to our level, now it's we.
Now it's we. Right. Let's all come.
We need to come together as a people. Where was we as a people when you had all your 42 million and our people was down here in poverty, struggling, marching, trying to get equal rights of financial stability?
Right.
You sitting up here living in a $50 million mansion with 100 bedrooms, 200 bathrooms. Who need 200 bathrooms? Okay. And you got people homeless as hell in these cities all around the world. Well, you could have took like 5 million and just sent a million to 5 different cities and had multiple complex units built to house thousands of people.
Right.
You jag that off on nothing a year.
Right.
And cars going by. If you're Eve, she at the damn store at what you call it, the Birkin stores and all. They're spending $50,000 on a purse.
Right.
Jake at the rim shop buying 28, 29, 31-inch rims, spending $40,000, $50,000 on some damn rims.
Jake and Eve out here now going to get $1,000 steak out. And
with
going
gold up in it.
Right.
Gold. 2 chain theory, right?
Yeah.
The most expensive steak costs $250,000. Hey, bro, what cow did that come from?
Right.
You got a celestial cow on the
Right.
He just stole a cow from the heavens. Right?
Angelic cow.
Yeah, quick thing with Cali, man. Y'all burning and like the brothers was saying, man. It's funny because it's even gonna tie to Martin Luther King, but MLK himself said, "I fear I left my people into a burning building." All right. A lot of people that come to California, they come in to chase their dreams, hopes, want to be movie actors. And they don't realize once you get there, you're going to be an actor. But it's not what you thought, right? Because once you get on that couch, or they call it that casting couch, yeah, you're going to be an actor, playboy. You're going to be the star of the show.
Yeah.
Right.
And don't even talk about casting couch. All right, because Whack 100 finished.
Right, bring it up.
All right.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Whack
100 and Adam 22 trading places. Oh, man.
Think about the Israelites. You know what? I'm gonna quote.
Don't let nobody say we hate our women. We stingy with our women.
It was a European over there in Europe. It was a film critic who said some untrue stuff about Tom Cruise, right? Mm-hmm. He sued him for $10 million and won for defamation, right? Okay. took the 10 million and donated it to multiple charities and said it ain't even about the money. Just when you speak about Tom Cruise, make sure you speak in facts. So for people like Whack 100 that feel like y'all want to say something negative about Hebrew Israelites and the work that we do on behalf of the Lord to try to raise our people up psychologically from a lower state in order for it to transcend into a physical elevation, you get what happened to people like Whack 100. You're speaking against the prophets of the Lord, you're speaking against the Lord. Therefore, there's a punishment that's going to come towards you. You know what happened immediately after that? Right?
Yeah.
Now this woman who got you big tough thug guy. What he supposed to be, a blood or something? Or something? Whatever gang leader you remember you supposed to be big tough guy. Now you all on TV crying. Okay. And the Edomite dude, while you were sitting there slandering the Israelites, trying to drag our purpose through the mud like we were nobody, and talking that we can't come in the hood and all this, that, and the other, and you were esteeming the Edomite to the highest degree against us. In that very instant, the Edomite sitting 2 feet across from you agreed with the Israelites. Let you finish slandering your own people, and then he said, hey, I don't give a damn about the white woman kissing boobs either. Made you look like a Sion.
And he don't care. Look, Adam 22 really don't care about.
And he slept. Now he's sleeping with your
That's what I said.
Yeah.
And he gave his wife away to a black man. Yeah. You hoard out your wife. So of course he don't care about no white woman kissing black boots.
And it's spiritual. Look, I'll wait for you. Talk about the Israelites. Oh yeah, I know God ain't with you.
Right.
I want to.
I can do whatever I want to do, bro. I know
that's
with
through
you.
history.
Right.
If they in order with their God, leave them alone.
Right.
It's
Judas 5 and
he ain't
17.
with God. I can do him.
I can get him.
Right.
I can do
See that?
Hey, and remember, the Lord said we shall have no whores or the daughters of Zion,
Right.
or no sodomites of the men. But what happens? The same thing you talked about with us, now the devil is using against you.
And he condoned that lifestyle too. I don't have nothing against people who this, that, and the third. Let people be what they gonna be, and this, that, and the other.
Your set don't say that.
Right.
Your set will beat each other to death for that. Let them find a video or a picture or you walking weird. Your Pyru game will stomp you into a crack in the ground.
I don't see you on your podcast slandering the California Police Department for all the brothers they murdered. We ain't killing nobody. We trying to uplift our people, but you want to slander us and fame our character and try to run us out the hood. I don't see you in front of the police station with your goons. And then you come out with the video where they had supposed to be his guys beat them other brothers out their clothes.
Right.
Stripping them. Like, I don't understand at what point of me and you fighting do it turn into me wanting to see you naked.
Right.
What the hell is that? You remember on the Step Brothers when they was out in the yard fighting and he got behind him and was on his back choking him and he started hollering, "Red!" How did this go from a physical violent act to you stripping me down on some butt naked pornographic stuff, bro?
See that? It's some sodomy, man. They got that type of mindset.
Damn sodomy thugs.
What's that, homo thugs?
Damn no.
That's what they call it.
Gay gangsters.
That's right.
See that, man?
It's like you can't make that make sense, man. We fighting and now you stripping me down. What the hell? Wait a minute, bro. What fight is this?
Part of the game is this. Let me get Isaiah 29:6 real quick.
This Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and with great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire.
And that flame of devouring fire. Callie, the same thing as how they mocked the Lord. Danielle, let me get First Chronicles 16 and 36. The same way they mocked the Lord. Y'all seen that clip, the game show with the celebrity joints, celebrity awards? And they said,
it was tallying the points.
Yeah, it was tallying the points.
Oh, yeah.
They said this actor got 10 points. This woman got 5 points. And God, the
The-
creator of all
the
things,
universe
Zero.
got
universe,
zero.
got zero.
Yeah. Yeah, that's been going viral for like the past week or
The
so.
very next day, California started going up in smoke.
Literally,
Right.
it was mocking the Lord, man.
Mm.
And that's that tally. The Lord got zero. Just wait till that kill count comes in. Ever play Call of Duty?
Right,
That 20 kill streak?
for real, man.
And all you hear is enemy is snoring. And then if you press that button, you can drop a bomb. And the whole map is wiped out.
See that?
Right? It said the Lord's gonna visit them with fire. Look at Cali, man. Cali Kush. That burning bush. You ain't gotta wait for Moses. You the new burning bush.
It's funny you say that because it ain't came out yet. I wouldn't be surprised if some of that burning was probably some of them damn.
Right.
But you know what they tried to do like 3 days into the burn? They never said his nationality, but they showed a picture of the dude and he looked like he was Northern Kingdom.
Right.
They had him on the side of the road, like come from up, taking him into custody, talking about some, they called him setting fires. Place been burning, so they made it seem like he
Right. He started.
going
You're
from
right.
different place to start fire.
Look,
that
there's been videos of that though. They had somebody was driving the ATV, the 4-wheeler, right, on the side, like in the wilderness, basically inside of Cali. But there's a road, so he's on the way on the right side of the field, and it looked like he pouring gasoline out, but the gasoline on fire. Yeah, but they say it's called controlled fires to stop it from spreading. However that works.
If that part
You know.
burn out before the fire get to it,
Yeah,
then it's nothing for the catch
for
fire
the
at that
consume.
point.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's so dry up there from all the heat being hot that people ride down the street smoking cigarettes and they toss them out the window.
mm-hmm.
And them cigarette butts ignite them flames. And
Right.
be burning stuff down. You know what I mean? But it just automatically gotta be somebody. But we know that's the spirit, that's from the Lord, either way it goes, because people throw cigarettes out in the flammable fields all the time and they don't catch fire. But that place, look at the events that led up to that. That's the hand of the Lord taking vengeance.
Yeah.
If anybody shot fire, it was Esau. The Lord used him to do it.
Right.
For real.
And let me get First Chronicles 16 and 22.
This First Chronicles chapter 16 and verse number 22,
And let me get Ecclesiastes 5 and 1.
saying, touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm.
So a lot of people try to threaten the service of the Lord, and you don't understand. You're not coming against us. You're not cursing us out, right? Because we don't agree with what you think you're understanding. We're trying to correct your understanding. We're trying to give you an option to choose righteousness over wickedness. We're just the messengers, right? I won't pause. Let me get 2 Corinthians 5 and verse 11 and bring what you got. The Lord said, don't touch his prophets and do them no harm.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5 and verse number 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God.
And the people don't understand the service of the Lord. When we have camp, when we're speaking, we're teaching the people, that's the house of God. Because it's a church, but it's also a judgment seat. God, read on.
And be more ready to hear.
And be more ready to hear, because we're trying to give you wisdom, knowledge, understanding. We're trying to teach you. Read on.
Than to give the sacrifice of fools.
And look how cold that is. Everyone come to the priest for an altar for what? A sacrifice, right? They got to bring either a lamb, a goat, a sheep, or a dove, or a bull. They got to make their sacrifice, and most of their sacrifice is what? A sin sacrifice. For sins they have committed against the Lord God. So they come into the priest, and they presenting their sacrifice. Read it again, now.
And be more ready to hear.
And be more ready to hear. Read on.
Than to give sacrifice of fools.
And who was the fool that gave a sacrifice? Let's get Genesis chapter 3 and verse 1.
This Genesis chapter 3.
Yeah. For they consider not that they do evil.
God.
Same reason Cain got
Yeah.
rejected.
Yeah.
You know, you can't come to the Lord with the least, you know what I'm saying, of an abundance that he gave you. You're going to bring him the unprofitable, you know what I'm saying, of what he blessed you and you're gonna pick through your blessings and find the least favorable portions and give that to him. That's robbing the Lord, man.
Yeah, and don't think that's easy.
And you don't think it.
You right.
Hey, what they say? Hey, y'all should be lucky. We allow y'all to be out there. We allow y'all to do this. We allow y'all to do that. Hey, we give y'all a chance. We give y'all this. We give y'all that. We give y'all credit. No, you're not.
First of all, it has to be an initial consent. I don't remember coming to you asking you, can we post up out here, and you say yeah. So
Well, can we
we
check
came
in?
out
We
here.
check.
Right.
So you ain't allow us to do a damn thing. We came out here.
He wants you to check in.
We want you to check in.
He wants you to check
You
in.
ain't that
That's
tough.
what it is.
You ain't that important.
What you mean you
Check
allow?
in
What
with you.
what you mean you allow us, man? Right? You allow the snow to fall on the ground. You didn't allow that fire to be right there.
Right.
So how much the more the Lord, you know, you talking about you allowed us to come in, how much the more the Lord who controls all those things.
And it shows more of the weak stuff is like, did you allow them on all the business in your neighborhood?
Did you allow the police station to get put up
Yeah,
right there?
like, you know,
Did you allow the ops to get behind you up on the next block?
Exactly. You allowed them to harass you. Like what? What
You
you
ain't
allow?
got that much
What power do you have, bro?
Yeah,
I
no.
think too, it goes back to like how do you think they got like a different gang culture where they all really like the same thing? Because in the video, Wacky even said that he was like, man, you know, out here in Cali is kind of different. We got the Halos, Angels, and stuff like that. Like, okay, cool. But you could be talking to some brothers from Chicago. You might not have the Halos, Angels. You ain't like when you got the Vice Lord.
Yeah. Or the 2-6.
You see?
You know, like, bro,
Yeah, because when
Right.
we said, when we saw that, the first thing we said was like, hey, you trying to tell us that we trying to incite a race riot by making white people kiss the boot, which is scriptural, okay, first and foremost. You trying to act like we do, like we making up something. And like the Adam 22 dude told him, he was like, they ain't making them do it. They getting down there on their own accord.
Right.
Because they fear the Lord more than you do, that they're following what the Lord said they supposed to do if they feel remorse for the behavior that's been done to our people by theirs. So technically it's all in law. But your wicked 2/3 ass who don't fear the Lord, don't have no respect for the Lord and his word, you're trying to ostracize the situation by making it seem like we're inciting some form of a race war. And even if we was, that's prophetic. The Lord said that's gonna happen. Do we know who's gonna be responsible for throwing the first brick? No, we don't. So we really don't give a damn. All we know is we're gonna do the work of the Lord, and we hope a race war start because we can get closer to getting the hell up out of here and meeting the prophecy.
Right.
So you naming all of these supposed to be tough organizations amongst the white people. Oh, they got the Aryan Brotherhood. They got the Hell's Angels. Man, you sound like you scared. This nigga scared.
Right.
You gonna try to downplay us because we ain't scared of them?
Right.
Because you scared of them, but you got the Crips. You got the Bloods. You got all these tough guys, but you scared of the Hell's Angels. And don't act like you making that statement like you scared for us. How you gonna be more scared for my life than I am?
Right.
I'm not. I ain't worried about that. We got GDs, we got BDs, we got Vice Lords, we got Blackstones, we got New Breeds, we got Black Souls. We got so many different gangs. We got 2-6s, we got Eagles, we got Mafia Insane, Latin King. We got a lot of gangs
Right.
that can go to war with Hell's Angels, Aryan Brotherhood, and whoever else you name it on their behalf.
And eventually it's gonna get like that. What he was trying to do is delay the inevitable.
Damn,
As if all these things is not already written and it's not gonna come to pass. Like literally, that's like you trying to stop the Euphrates River from drying up. You can't do it.
I think it was that and too. Like, yeah, because I don't want these innocent brothers and sisters. Look, you're not keeping it low. It's gonna definitely happen.
Did you say that when y'all was riding around doing drive-bys?
Killing your own people?
Killing the innocent at that.
Did you say that about that?
Did you say anything? Did you say anything before you shot a gun that maybe you should practice shooting the gun?
Right.
You giving guns to people who shooting with their eyes closed?
I'm sure you didn't care about innocent people because apparently you must have some type of status, and you don't rise to status in street gangs without putting work in. So I'm sure you blew your gun at the ops while it was innocent people in the backdrop. Did you care about them getting hit when you was out there building your name and your reputation? And what are you actually literally doing in the hood right now to curb the violence? Because all I see you on TV doing is salami rap. You on this bad boy with all the little young drill rappers,
Yeah.
okay, co-signing they bull crap. Don't talk nothing about no Israelite that's trying to stop the drama when you're perpetuating it with your interviews, glorifying the drama that they keeping up amongst our people.
Salaki, he also said, you know, if y'all go fight for him, we'll fight with y'all. I know for 100% he ain't fighting. He's scared.
Right.
You're gonna be on the opposition. Because if you was gonna do something, you would try to gather something together now.
Well, you know the first video that came out before the Adam 22 came out, the video of them supposedly him jumping on his people fighting somebody. Everybody thought it was him getting stripped down.
Right.
But it was a video that came out before that, where they was outside of a club venue or something, and somebody knocked his ass clean out.
Mm-hmm.
So look at the tough guy with your damn glass jaw. You doing a whole lot of talking and can't even take a punch.
Hey, we seen that
Cause
live.
that's all
In the
that-
Got knocked clean the hell out and woke up and didn't even know what day it was. You was holding him together. Where did he go? Where did he go?
What happened?
Wait, which one of y'all hit me?
One
What you
nigga
talking
knocked you out.
Right.
Was that Hyde Park? We talking about the Hyde Park camp? Oh, my bad.
Y'all jumped me.
Oh,
And then you know what's crazy? What makes it worse though? That with all this happening, he doing all these interviews, and with every interview, it looks like, and it would seem like that he answers to Adam 22. You work for him. Like, let's be real. That's your boss.
so he using you to bring clientele and content to his platform.
Adam 22 said once before, he said, "I'm the king of the trenches." Because he get all them to come on his platform. He said, "I'm the king of the trenches." Hey, and ain't nobody smacked him yet.
And I got y'all on
Put
airing
hands
out
on
y'all dirty laundry, ratting on each other.
What was
giving up
dude?
information?
What was dude name? Famous Richard. He was trying to get on that with him, and then his security, Adam. God, yeah,
Ruger.
Adam 22 security came and got him. But right.
You like, oh, David, I do that to you. You want to walk up on me like,
You get these interview coaches and things. It's like the spirits that's going in is extremely dark because you got a dude from Chicago. He got his name, but he like famously known for having his couch. Yeah, I think when like rappers would come on the couch, would come on the show, then be on that couch, and just mystically they die within that week.
Are you talking about DJ?
DJU.
Yeah, DJU. DJU. Yeah.
DJ, you did it.
Man, your setup, man.
Right.
They be like,
Right.
They started saying it because they noticed the trend. This rapper died a week after. This rapper died 2
Literally.
days after he did the interview. They like, bro, your couch cursed. He even said, he was like, man, I think I should get a new couch.
well, so you can build the spirit on that one to kill people too.
It's not even. It's
promoting wickedness.
It's not the couch. It's his platform. What you talk about, the questions you ask, you get them exactly.
Energy into that environment.
You get them caught up.
Oh, this.
Oh man.
Who that? I break that down.
No, cool.
That smog is
Bro.
he big COO in this.
Yo,
Yeah, his name was Cooley. He did a podcast with Gorilla and Captain Zaria.
He big co-own.
Oh yeah, he co-owned. And then,
That's what 6'5" started a debate with. Apparently they've been going back and forth. So I guess he invited Tazaria
Gorilla.
it was an open debate platform.
Yeah, the brother from Memphis.
So I think the biggest thing with so he was a guy that was going viral. He was not like a podcast. He really wanted to be like Fresh and Fit. The guys were fresh.
Yeah.
Not only that, he had Kevin Samuel like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
So he used to fight Ease on the show, and then I think last time he got exposed on TikTok. It was like, man, because he like, I'm a top tier man. Hey, I'm 6'4", 6'5". I do this and that. I got money, this and that.
Where you get your accolades from? You can't just go out here and label yourself all these things and then think you can sell that to people. Somebody got to vouch for that.
To him, he thought
And
he's
he-
violent because he's 6'5".
And he claimed to be so much for the black community. Negro, you married to a white woman.
That's what I heard that part. I'm like, why he co-owned so hard for these Edomites?
But that wasn't the crazy thing.
He went one.
Because he pretty much was like on his channel, he's pretty much getting Eve like, all y'all single mothers, y'all doing this, nobody gonna want you. When they exposed him, it turns out that the white woman that he married
Was
also
a
was a
single woman.
Kids.
She's a single white woman.
So pretty much he's being a hypocrite.
Get the undertone. Nobody's gonna want you.
You
what
black.
he's really saying is that I don't want you.
Right.
In saying that, making it a blanket statement, like, because I don't have a problem with my single sisters that are single mothers. Right? Personally, that's keeping the law to deal with them. Lord said be more of a father to the children than a husband to the woman.
Right.
All right, so that's keeping the law to deal with them. But for you who's married to an Edomite to say that out of your mouth, that speaks to your character. You probably grew up and black women didn't want your dusty trifling ass. All right, so you grew this persona of hatred towards black women.
But mask it.
Right?
You
Or
just
maybe
got
you was
to basically-
abused by your mama growing up. Or somebody in your family of the female persuasion probably done fondled you before or something. I mean, when you think about Eve, who has had these things done to them, this is the reason why most of them grow up and don't like dealing with men.
Right.
Or this is why they grow up and when they deal with a man, it's a very contentious relationship because she's been molested by a man. So she, like, her current guy can't touch her the wrong way, rub her the wrong way, sex her the wrong way, without her having a nostalgic flashback to the moment when she was being molested. So we have to assume that it's the same thing when it comes to Jake. It's less likely to be documented when a man is being molested than it is for a woman. Right? Especially when it's a woman that's doing it to him. Because Esau has a law that says the only way you can rape someone, you have to have a phallus. So you mean to tell me a woman can't slip a Mickey into my drink and dildo me while I'm passed out? Wouldn't that still be considered rape? You telling me that a 30-something-year-old woman can't take an 8-year-old boy and fellatio him? He's not old enough to consent. That's not rape. That's not molestation.
Right. It should be. But this
See that?
world promotes.
Yeah, but that's not, see? And that's not, but see, something like that, it's not going to go documented. So when we see statistically across the world, is that when it happens to a man, it has to stay hush hush. So what happens to that man? It's the same thing that happened to a woman. You build up this anger inside of you. You have this unstable energy of emotions built up in you. And you start to act out. They say hurt people hurt people. It don't literally mean that when you hurting someone, it's always going to be of a physical nature. You can hurt people by words, by telling a single sister of your nation, nobody wants you. You will never be the pick of the cream of the crop because you're a single one. Nobody wants a woman. You're used. You're damaged. How dare you say that to her?
And then have a single white woman.
But maybe she.
A single mother white woman.
I'm gonna just say this, and then I'm gonna pass it. Did you ever consider that maybe she's single because her child's father died?
Right.
Maybe nobody ever considered those reasons when you want to blackball them for being single mothers. You just automatically assume she's single because she's a loudmouth, clamorous, stiff-necked, rebellious woman. Maybe he's dead.
Right.
Maybe he's in the penitentiary for the rest of his life and he can't be there.
Right.
That's never taken into consideration. But that plays to the judgmental mentality of tearing each other down that we have when we see ourselves. We see, when I look at you, I see my hurt. I see my pain. And you're a constant reminder of something that I have not accepted and came to terms with. So I flash out about it, right? The Busta Rhymes syndrome. How they used to say he used to beat up people that was of that other culture.
Right.
And only to come to find out because he was fighting and struggling with the fact that he was one. He was into it. And he didn't want to accept it. Probably didn't want to be that, but he couldn't fight the demons off that had him on that. So the way I can fight it is be the loudest person in the room against it and hope that nobody look at me and get wind that I'm really into it.
Mm. Reverse psychology.
Yeah, it's sociology, brother. It's called the study of human behavior. That's sociology.
Yeah, I mean, because you see that even in the world. I've seen that before. It's like, again, like, I think it was like, damn, that's always, but somebody that's like, what you gave up? What you doing? I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, what is in you that he just made you like? I'm gonna kill you right now. It's like, oh, you fighting the demons.
Why when you make you that mad?
Make you that mad, especially when you're not coming from biblical. You're not.
When you trying to come after you.
You ain't coming after you. He ain't said that.
He probably got got. He done got got.
You
He
see,
ain't said nothing to you. He ain't did nothing.
he just what he is. And you
What he is, he walk past you. Go kill him. I'm gonna beat this dude up. Like,
now we know spiritually and biblically that's what's supposed to happen.
exactly.
But you ain't in the Bible.
But you ain't in the
don't keep
Bible.
the law. You don't know that that's the law.
Because I've seen this before I understood the law. And I'm just like, bro, what is it? You feel like we finna go kick it with him? And bro, I ain't like,
He ain't hit on you,
Like
like
nothing.
nothing. At you or nothing.
I'm trying to remember what movie it was. The exact thing you're talking about, there was a character that played in the movie. I'm trying to remember what movie it was. The whole time, the dude was like, man, F these dudes here and there, this and that. Man, I'm about to kill, man, we gotta get this.
and the whole time it's
They found him in the back door in the damn alley with the same dude that he was saying, I'm gonna kill him, this and that. And
I think that's
Little.
I think that's Lovecraft Country. A dude found out.
boom,
his
that's
pop
the
was
one.
gay.
That's the one. Yup.
Yeah.
Lovecraft Country, yeah. That's the one with the actor was Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
And his pops, he found out his pops was a homosexual.
And the brother that played that position,
Remember
he
that?
passed away last
Yeah.
year, 2 years ago.
Yeah, he played
He played a
him
few
in,
roles.
Man, what's that show? The Wire.
Dwight.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
He was the homeless brother.
It was Michael's son. And he was married to an Eve.
Yeah.
A famous Eve too. She acted all that too.
Yeah.
And them guys never even knew it.
But see, and I think even too what the dude was saying, even saying like nobody gonna be with you, it's just not because you're a single mom, because you're a single black man.
Yeah.
That's why
That's
I'm
what
gonna
it
give me a
is.
white girl. That's the whole underlying. Oh, because you single, so-called black.
Is
So
the
I'ma get the
Israelite
opposite.
woman supposed to be a strong-minded woman? Or she's supposed to be some weak, docile pushover?
No,
She's
they,
she's an Israelite
lively.
woman. She's lively.
Lively.
She's
Supposed to
gonna
be
have
strong.
a strong mindset. But a weak ass Negro can't deal with a strong so-called black woman.
Can't handle it.
You've been raised effeminate. That's why you can't deal with a strong black woman.
and
You
strong
know
don't
how-
mean, and strong does not mean clamorous.
right.
Because even take what he say and then twist it up. Oh, you can't handle me. Don't nobody want to handle your masculine ass. All right, that's not what he's talking about. But a strong-willed woman is intelligent and she knows how to move as a woman, not as a man. That's not what he was
But you
talking
got to
about.
think about she built to be with the kings of the earth.
Exactly.
She ain't built to be with the weaks.
Designed to be a replica, an image
Of you.
Your glory.
So there you go then.
His
Your
second Maccabee
weak,
7
effeminate
one.
self
Second Maccabee
don't know how to deal with a woman that's acting probably more manly than you.
But Salakia, there was this one video that this woman, she said, say if I'm having a bad day, you know, I want my man to be strong. I want him to come home and tame me. And dude said, I don't want to be with you there. Because what am I coming home taming you for?
Well, you got
Right.
to speak to the undertone. If I'm having a bad day and tame me, that means humble her.
No, it wasn't only that. It wasn't only that.
Like the scripture say, and
No,
ravish her.
lie. It wasn't only
Rabbit
that.
herd,
It was
crazy.
like she was talking as if saying, like, if she didn't get her way, if she didn't get what she wanted, and then she acted out in a certain way of masculine, because she said in the beginning she was a masculine woman. She liked to take charge. She liked to be in control. And he was like, I don't want to come home having to tame my woman. If I come home from work being like all, you know, strong, right, assertive, all steer, and I have to come home and do that same thing to my own woman, where I'm supposed to be able to chill. Like he said, I don't want you there. A woman, he said, I shouldn't have to tame you like a wild horse.
Quick question: when she mean team, does she mean like physical, like not like you said?
Look.
No, I was thinking that first, but
That's what Evie wants.
yeah,
She act out in that manner because she wants you to take her home and hit her with the mama gun.
what is it? The lot of correction.
Hey, bro.
He said the mama.
No, I get it. And if that was it too, just sometimes he, in a sense, needs to be told to shut up.
Right.
Mhm.
Like she needs to know that you can say that. Like, bro, shut up. Just be quiet.
No.
Like,
No, but I'm saying, does she mean as in tame, as in physical, like
Stop
put
up.
hands type of?
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Frisky, yeah, bro.
Yo,
Yeah,
she was-
That's no, but look,
She
that's
was- it was a
that's
Muslim
a-
and
But do
that,
we
like-
not know that that's something that's prevalent in the so-called black community? I know women personally like that.
Yeah.
I dealt with women in my life like that who felt like if you didn't slap her up, you didn't love her.
but that's a mental break.
that is.
We ain't gonna act like that's normal. That's not
It's
normal.
not normal, bro.
That's
That's
That's-
why.
You're mentally ill.
That's things to the abuse.
To
She's
abuse.
probably been subjected to her whole life. And her analogy to love is you gotta put your hands on me to show me you love me.
Especially if I didn't see
Don't nobody want to do
if I
that.
didn't see
Well,
put
exactly,
hands on
bro.
mama. That's what I grew up seeing too. And it's like,
Yeah.
and they never got no divorce, never stopped dealing with each other. It's like that's what I think love is.
What
Because
kind
I
of
heard
relationship was born
Yeah.
out of that energy right there.
different of them like that. Like,
She managed to found a Jake that was, oh, that's the type of energy you want. I grew up in an abusive home too, seeing daddy with mom. You grew up watching daddy with
Both
mom.
of them.
We both
Right.
agreed that a
Both of
smacking
them.
is what it
I knew
is.
that was
This is
my
how
They
toxic
agree.
relationship, that whole thing was born out of that. Two people who grew up emotionally abused in their household, watching abuse take place, thinking that that's how you show love, managed to get together. And they fighting each other. And this is their love language. This is how we show we love each other, by fighting. Kick down, stomp out, drag through the house.
And this
Man,
man curse out.
That's
That's why I was saying earlier. What do she be my taming?
this the
You
video
got
right
the
here.
video.
She
Right.
said one thing, but I'm thinking she mean like you got to punch in the face type of thing.
As far as like,
Let me
Off
show
the
you
lips.
this. Like,
I might be in a bad mood, or I might be trying to do something that I want to do, and you're telling me not to do what I want to do, and I might want to do it. So that might be combative for me because I'm very bossy. I'm very bossy.
See how
she just
how
immature,
subject
bro.
matter changed?
That's really what it
Because
is.
it
She just
started off
immature.
about the original point that she made was, I might be in a bad mood. And it went, your mood instantly changed to, I want to do what I want to do. That's two different things.
Right.
So either you're in a bad mood where you just feeling some type of way emotionally, and then I have to deal with that. Okay, let me say some smooth words to you. Let me hug you. Come on, baby. We're gonna watch a movie, pop some popcorn. Let me relax your mind, relax your spirit, right? So give you a little back massage, a foot rub or something. We can fix that mood. But you're talking about a submissive obedience thing now when you say, I want to do what I want to do,
Right.
and you're telling me to do something not to do it,
and
I'm bossy. That's two different things.
But she's trying to make it all one.
And you're trying to
do
exactly. You can't run. No, you're not gonna do that.
Let's listen to the whole thing.
Or I might be trying to do something that I want to do, and you're telling me not to do what I want to do, and I might want to do it. So that might be combative for me because I'm very bossy. I'm very bossy. I'm sorry.
Oh, you did.
No, we just made it to this part.
That's
No,
just
but
what
what she
And I'm
want to
just
do
me.
could be detrimental to
if you
our
like it,
very
you like it. If you
foundation.
don't,
Because
that's just what it
instantly
is.
you're
And I'm
admitting
just-
that you're in an emotional state. I want to do it. You might not want me to do it, but I want to do what I want to do. Whether what you're about to do can destroy our very foundation, it
There
can
you go.
destroy our economical stability. It can mess
Yeah, the
around, get
decision
us
that you
evicted
make,
out of
right.
our home.
That's what I'm saying. She
One
just
of us
immature.
end up in jail, right? This is the emotional mindset that Eve thinks out of. That's why if you got a logic thinking, austere man, he's gonna put his foot down. So I can understand a brother saying, you know what, you're reckless. I'll be damned if I let you take me down and destroy everything I'm working for. Yeah, I ain't
Right.
dealing with you.
See?
I mean, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, hit the road.
Would she be somebody that'll be your fire?
Without question.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to finish asking the question.
Right.
Now, if you're an feminine, emotional man, you will want her.
Maybe. He'll be like,
Off the rip,
maybe.
you gonna want her.
Right.
But a dude that is assertive, he's austere, he's serious, he'll put his foot down. He's like he
I'm not doing
don't want no woman that's a boss. Because you know what that means? She ain't finna listen to you.
Yeah,
She
it's a whole
trying
lot
to
of
wear the pants
usurping.
in a relationship.
Trying to
She
force
gonna
you
try to
around.
run the household. Like, no. And you know what he said? F no.
Right.
Bro,
Will she be somebody that'll be your type? No.
Look.
Like an animal?
Look.
Nigga, this shit crazy. She talking about, oh, I'm 27, you know what I'm saying? I like things my way or the highway, whoop the whoop. But listen to me, this is why you're at a dating show inside of a studio right now. Okay? Because you're still dealing with these issues, babe. You need to stay.
as far as like,
He was gonna go
That's
clean
all.
in, man.
That's finna go
But
in.
you
He
see
was
what
gonna
they
clean
did?
in.
They clipped it right at the point when he
When he was
about to
finna
give
spit
the
that.
tape
Right.
to show her how she can curve, because they don't want the younger women of her generation and younger to understand that that's not acceptable behavior.
Mhm.
That's unbecoming of a woman.
We done it. We just gotta say it.
Bring it up.
Most I ain't dealing with the pop the balloons.
Right.
Right.
You're not
Bomb the whole
20
show.
versus 1.
the baby 20 versus 1, man. You're not dealing with baddies. Baddies, they got baddies Africa coming out, man.
What?
Cooking.
Ain't nowhere safe. Ain't nowhere safe.
It's the whole earth.
For real.
What's next? They gonna go to the Middle East?
They gonna
Yeah, they
No,
go all over.
No, Ishmael is gonna
Right.
Ishmael would
Ishmael
dig
gonna
a
kill
hole to your
Ishmael
knees
gonna
and
kill
stone you.
everybody.
Yeah.
Got that conversation on.
Most I'm dealing with these shows, man, are letting, man. Over here, got people popping a balloon, going to Arizona, this and that. They just want to go viral. That's clear as day. I'm not looking for buzz, man. That's why Jake, man. Jake, you go out there, yeah, look at the toe. The toe was bad.
Right. Entertainment does not equal intelligence. Because even look at that, and because it's funny and it ran up views that they think that it's acceptable. No, that's dumb as hell. Don't be like that.
Do a follow-up though. How many people left that show talking about, yeah, we choose each other that's still together?
Right. 2 months later, 3 months, a year later.
No, y'all said what needed to be politically said in order for y'all to walk out of here and feel y'all lust.
Right.
After that, the relation ain't none of them probably together.
None of them. Literally. They do follow-ups though. Like the one with the sister that's running the show.
I saw they went together, though.
I think she might be she might have started the joint, right? Yeah. But she I don't know how you know her name, but he amazes me every time.
Man.
Right.
Walking thesaurus.
All right, encyclopedia, man. Look.
This man, the Ephraimite priest.
All right.
If it hit the internet, I
He
know
knows
about it.
Right,
You
right.
don't know if it's something about it.
Your brother locked in.
Oh,
Look,
Hey,
but
quick.
I was gonna say, she basically started the show, and started that trend, and then everybody else kind of followed behind her and making their own. She did follow-ups, and they come back and all hell done broke loose. All right, in between that time span that they done met each other and even tried to get to know each other and everything, they like, hell no, I will never do this show again.
Oh, yes.
You don't go to shows like that. They talking about finding love. What you gonna find a love in a pop the balloon challenge, man?
I don't believe in none of it. Online dating site, man. If you can't meet someone at the bar, at the grocery store, on the bus stop, walking down the street, at work, you know what I'm saying? If you can't talk to someone face to face, that should say you have a problem with socialism, right? You have a problem with communication. Because behind all of those smoking mirror screens, you can be whoever the hell you personify yourself to be. And that's why when it's time, that's why you got a show called Catfishing.
God.
Hey,
The
quick
picture's
thing.
5 years old.
Get Cyrac 6 and 7 and Daniela. You get Proverbs 17 and 15. Because I want to touch back based on what brother Paul was talking about with Cooley, right? No Fugazi podcast, right? I seen that video, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm gonna tell you why I was mad. Because this is a they had a panel, and the brother that brought out the invitation is Mr. 6, what is it, 6'5"? Yeah, Memphis.
Yeah, brother, we was kicking
Yeah,
with
the
it.
brother in Memphis, right? Yeah, so
Spot.
So the brother, he sent me the link like a couple of days ago, this and that, to check it out. Right? So I'm watching the video, and I'm like, this shit's crazy. The dynamics. You got Cooley on the top left, then he's building with the brother Mr. 6'5", and then from the bottom, Cesaria comes in, and also a Gorilla Evil, right? And it was already 2 other dudes. They had this one dude, weird looking face. No, before the Edomite came in. Right. Yeah, it was 2 other Jakes.
That's why he kept saying, I'm on here with 4 Israelites going against me.
Right.
So he called an Edomite to help build on your point.
Yeah.
And you escaping for him.
And he was capable. Look how crazy this is. As he's building with the Israelites, he's trying to come at it from a debating aspect with big words and all of this, cursor and all of this stuff, and eventual, just big ass words, right? That he'll use against the other sisters, right? He'll use against the other sisters in the previous videos. 10 baby mothers, single mothers, whatever, this and that. But when the man is checking them now, the same big words that he's using, vernacular and everything, he's being exposed, right? Because why? Now you got Gorilla Hebrew coming in, he's shutting them down. And Gorilla Hebrew's coming at him like an assault, like an attack, boom, and this and that. Cesaria coming at him, laid back, cool, and chill. So it's 2 different formats of attack.
Right.
One is come on offense, right, and the
Good
other
cop, bad
is chill,
cop.
laid back, right, defensive.
Good cop,
right?
bad cop.
Right, a good, right, balance, good cop, bad cop, right? So when he's backed into a corner, who does this sellout co-op C-Un brings in?
His daddy.
Daddy.
Yeah.
He's so
You mad at Gorilla?
Right.
Hey, he mad at Gorilla for saying that.
You gotta prove it.
Who is
All
you?
right.
I gotta prove anything. Brothers go and pull scriptures showing that the very same thing you're doing, they did to Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai told them, I gotta prove that thing.
Right.
Right.
That's what you brought.
Pull scriptures to show it, and he said that those that ask for the proof are wicked. And he said, you're doing the exact same thing. You think like you're on a show with all so-called blacks discussing us. You're the great white hope. You're on here thinking that we have to prove anything to you. Who are you that we have to prove whether we're prophets or not to you? Well, if you can't prove it, then it must not be true, and you're a liar. Why? Because I won't prove it to you. While you sitting here chain smoking the whole time.
Right. And not only that, he came.
Was study dropping. You can tell he was over there doing something.
Yeah,
he was smoking weed, or he was drinking, or tooting coke. He was doing something because you could see it in his face. His eyes were started. Then he started getting belligerent.
Right.
He got laughing, doing all type of disrespectful stuff. And Coon ain't say nothing about it.
And Captain Tazaria broke that down in the book of Matthew, where they were part of that same wicked generation asking for a sign. And then the Edomite Andrew, he was like, of course Christ didn't have to show no sign because he was doing many miracles and stuff like that. But Captain Tazaria said, okay, what was the point of them asking him to show a sign if all that was plain upon tables already? Exactly.
Right.
Now
he came.
I
was gonna say he came in with all stoutness of heart from the beginning. He came in saying, and he said, I don't think anybody gives a damn if you guys segregate yourselves from us anyway.
That was the first thing.
Yeah,
right.
As if you're not. Yeah, man. As if like, and I'm like, they just don't like you. Like Cooley, he's a coward. All right. Yeah. You will talk real nice to women of your own nation, right? And you'll shut them down immediately. But when it comes to your daddy that comes up on this stage, I'm gonna call him that because he got mad at Gorilla Hebrew talking about you won't say it to my face.
How many times he said that?
Let him land his plane.
Right. Yeah.
So he can interrupt whenever he feels like it. Say all type of condescending, disrespectful stuff whenever he feels like.
That's cowardice.
But when we do it, it's you want to mute Gorilla. You want to threaten to out of the show.
Right. You told brothers, end your point. Finish your point.
And it's the tone in which you're saying it.
Like he don't want to go. Right.
I'm gonna shut you off. I'm gonna shut you down.
Hey, guess what? He did it multiple times, right? And what you said is very important. What you said, the Edomite came in because remember the whole setup is this is a platform, is a debate, right?
Right.
But it's Cooley, and then the Israelites coming in, and it was 2 Jakes. One, he wasn't really an Israelite, but he just heard the doctrine. Another Jake, he just wanted to hear what was going on.
Right.
So this is all Jakes, so-called Israelites coming in, whether they acknowledge it or not. So now he's coming in with his understanding, and he's trying to force his understanding by controlling the debate.
Because
it's his platform.
Right. Your platform don't give you the longitude to act like you the all-knowing and have the final say-so of everything.
Now look how the law worked. Because the dude Cooley was speaking to Mr. 6'5". He didn't know that Mr. 6'5" sent the invite to other Israelites that were great at debates. He didn't know that in the beginning. So what happens? He think he's going back for Mr. 6'5". Mr. 6'5" is cutting him down, shutting him down, everything. He's doing. I was watching like, okay, God, right? But when Captain Zaryak and Gorilla Hebrew came,
it takes it to a new level now.
it's different now. That's why Mr. 6'5" was watching. He didn't expect them to accept the invite.
Right.
So when he see them on, he got hyped. He was like, oh, nigga.
Right.
You don't know. Right.
Real sharp.
Right.
Real sharp blades here now.
He looked like nigga. When Gorilla came, he like, nigga, oh. Hey,
He said, I yield the floor.
I yield the floor. That's
Go
what
ahead.
Y'all go
yeah,
ahead.
y'all go ahead. Y'all got it.
Right.
I'm not saying nothing. Right? Why? Because he know who's being presented as the challenger against Cooley. Cooley don't know who he's dealing with. He thinks he know everything, but the Lord brought in the Israelites with the sword to chop his head off, and he can't see it
It was
coming.
a humbling experience that,
Right.
that he's supposed to acknowledge
Right.
was happening.
And he couldn't.
But he couldn't because he got
he
the
couldn't.
crowd
Right.
full of
He couldn't
Edomites
at all.
right there.
And the reason why he would not shut down the Edomite, or he would not raise like his hand to control the Edomite as he did to his brothers, is because you see your wife in him.
And it's
Yeah,
Doesn't scripture
3.
doesn't scripture say that one that joins his
Proverbs 15, right?
Yeah.
doesn't scripture say that you're not supposed to join unto a harlot, man, right? Or you become
like one.
yeah, you become like one, right? But you join yourself unto a beast. So now you like them, and that's why you're catering to that same beast that's sitting to the right of you.
So now, check what's important about this. While Mr. 6'5" is going back and forth with him, he brings in Gorilla Hebrew and Captain Zaryak, and they chilling. They coming in, and they got to be smooth with it. But Cooley don't know who he's really dealing with. He don't know who just came into his platform. How do you know that? He see Gorilla and Tazarek. He said, "Oh, y'all got YouTube channels and this and that." He don't know they already got YouTube channels. He don't know who they are, right? Yeah. He said, "Oh, snap!" So they fixing their mic. He said, "Oh, y'all got followers, this and that." He's like, "Okay," but he knew Andrew got a YouTube channel because that's his Edomite friend.
Right.
He didn't know Captain Zaryak and Gorilla Hebrew is
They have
platforms. They got platforms, right? Yeah. So now he don't understand the platform he set up. He messed up big time because now you dealing with Israel.
Right.
If you was just dealing with nigga man, if you was just dealing with a damn thought, if you was just dealing with people in the world, that's one thing. You step into the battle in the realm of Yahweh Shemel Shah.
And into a realm of scholars as well, man.
Exactly.
You know, so you out of your league, and the precepts that you
see that.
I say dealing with them two brothers, you dealing with a whole.
It's a whole different arena,
right?
And I,
for real,
I can understand him being very Gorilla Hebrew thinking like, oh, he come with smooth words, baby.
Right.
Because he called him a white man.
Yeah, he definitely did.
He's a white man.
He called him down.
He said he asked him what it was his nation, and he said that he's Haitian. Now he was like, "Oh, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I didn't expect you to be Haitian."
I can only imagine, bro.
Judge me off the color of my skin.
Right.
And that's what he thought. Cooley thought that Captain Zaryak and Gorilla Hebrew were going based off of skin color.
Yeah.
They kept on telling him we don't go based off skin color. That don't matter. But he kept on trying to push that as if that was their narrative. And then he even tried to push it on Gorilla Hebrew and see, hey, he tried to tell Captain Zaryak, hey, you see him, man, he don't even look like your people. He tried to really cause division at that. Just like this. You are a chocolate covered Edomite.
Right.
Statement alone. What did he say? He don't look like your
not our people,
not ours. Your people. You see that?
So,
because he's one with that
He
beast,
don't
boy.
consider himself one. That's why you married to a white one, because you was scarred as a little black nigga.
Right.
Niggas on the song of Edomite in your mind, you think you're an uppity ass white person too. That's why you married.
They took you in and groomed you. That's what it was, man.
So watch this. Sirach 1 and 29, right? It's gonna line up. It's gonna chain up like a reaction. Watch this. Sirach 1 and 29. Bring that up.
Book of Sirach, chapter 1, verse number 29. Be not a hypocrite in the sight of men.
Don't be a hypocrite because you want to talk about the so-called black woman bastard sisters, but come to find out you married to a white woman. We don't.
Right.
With the same accolades.
Same accolades. We don't.
Take good heed what thou speakest.
Take good heed what you're saying on the videos on the YouTube, on your platform. Why? Because it's all recorded. We can go back and play what you say. We don't.
Exalt not thyself, lest thy fall.
Hey, I could debate anybody. I could shut down anybody. I put out a debate challenge. Read on.
You bring dishonor upon thy soul.
Now people is looking at your platform a little different now and looking at you. You a hypocrite.
Because you don't know. I mean, you didn't have a clue of the vastness of
The
how this video
right.
was going to travel once you started dealing with Gorilla and Tazari.
Right.
These brothers, they upper echelon of Israel, and it's not just contained to Israel.
Right.
They done debated high level Edomites
Mhm.
of all platforms.
Yeah.
Michael Brown.
And various denominations and walks of life.
Battle brothers with PhDs in
Right.
regards to the doctrine of this
Harvard,
Bible. Yeah.
philosopher, doctors, and all types. So you really don't know what you just stepped into
Exactly.
and
And
what type of light you just put on your. That's why Cesariak said, I'm soundbiting this. He said, I'm clipping this.
Yeah.
So just get ready. I'm clipping this. I'm gonna make sure I put this on and show how you operate.
And Cooley was laughing. He don't understand. He don't really know. He don't understand what just happened. Right.
And you think that you have scholarship,
Right.
and they really showing you that you don't have any scholarship. All you had to do is sit in on one class for the most part.
But what you say? When you the sharpest knife in the drawer of knives that you hang out with, you think you the lead, you got it all.
You got it all.
Until you a butcher knife in a drawer with butter knives.
Right.
Until they lay you in a drawer with a bunch of other butcher knives.
Machete.
You see they come in
Machete,
different sizes,
Right.
different points, different sharpnesses, different tungsten steels, and
Literally.
all of this. And you look like the butter knife now.
Yeah.
Right.
And he displayed that. I ain't see all of it. I ain't even see, but you could tell like he displayed the difference between knowing things and wisdom and knowledge.
Right.
Like it was so clear, you know some things, some words taught you, but these brothers here come with wisdom, knowledge, history.
That's why he did this, and he allowed the Edomite to do all the talking. And every now and then, when they was getting ready to shut the Edomite down and make him look bad, he calls it diversion by stepping in. Well, I've been being quiet this whole time.
Right. He trying to get back control. Right.
He's causing a diversion so that they don't stick the daggers in deeper in him. Because when he first came in, right before he said nobody cares about black people segregating themselves, he came in. Well, yes, I study turtleology. I'm the past inspector of Snellium. And
You gotta put that.
he had to put all these accolades about himself out there, like he's qualified and that he's the most intelligent person on the platform. Because
And
he's
you're not.
also looking at Gorilla and Cesaria like a bunch of niggas.
Yeah, a bunch of niggas.
That's-
Right.
I got these.
And Coolio was trying to use a certain vocabulary, right? The words, the TI type of talk, right?
Right.
That's what we usually get over on with
Or
the
everybody
The
Yeah,
regular
right.
ones.
Right.
But when you watching it, you seeing Gorilla Hebrew, meeting him with that same type of vocabulary. So it's like, I know what you, and then
that's when
Andrew, the
Coolio-
Edomite, tried
right.
to use some vocabulary like that too.
Right.
Tazaria looked up the words he used.
said,
He like, you using this wrong. Right. And then
He said no.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
APOC.
exactly.
Exactly.
Tupac. Like
You
no.
you said because you said it multiple times.
Exactly.
As if you were using it in its correct usage. You didn't expect this brother to pull it up and call your ass out on your imbecileness.
He corrected
Right.
the word though. Edomite. Captain Zaria looked it up again, and that word didn't even fit it.
Yeah.
So it's like, man,
Right.
like,
You
yeah,
don't fit what you're saying.
exactly.
Right.
Either way you use it, it don't go with what you're saying. So that shows you that they're used to talking to people who are of a lower caliber of understanding than them.
And that goes back to what we was talking about at camp today. No, you better get up into this language.
Yeah, etymology.
You better get into the etymological definitions of these words and so on and so forth, man.
So Slakia, finish that verse and then go to Deuteronomy 73.
All right.
Read it again, because that last part literally is what that played out.
And the reason why we're bringing out this topic, because Martin Luther King Day is Monday, same as Trump inauguration, talking about integration, right? So everything lines up for what's about to happen this week. Bring it up.
Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul.
Right. So you was already debating or dealing with the sisters, so-called black women, showing them down here, there, this and that. But now you thinking you good now, you're gonna step to a different lane. Now you want to debate anybody. Now you want to go and challenge the Israelites. No.
Dog y'all out because I don't want any one of y'all. I got a wife.
Exactly.
So it's not like I'm saying something that's gonna put this shadow over me in the world of black women to where I could never get one of y'all. I don't want one of y'all. Anyway, I got a white one.
Right. So I could beat down on y'all here and there. I can talk crap about y'all, this and that. So now, since I already finished bullying you, black woman, I'm gonna go and try to bully the Israelites. Nigga, you crazy.
What has been happening online, and we've been seeing it over and over and over again from last year, the end of last year, even up until now. Eve been going up online talking about how black men ain't this, black men ain't that. Go find you a white warrior, and then what happened? Eve got her ass beat, or chopped the hell up, or she got kicked out of her crib, or she's caught on camera crying.
Saw the other Edomite chick, the Eve that just got beat up out of the bear looking Edomite.
Right. Literally.
What did you say about my mother, man?
Oh yeah,
right.
See that?
Let's see that.
What you get.
So how long is it gonna take until Coolio is in the up in the same standpoint where she probably rock him out of his bread, right? Clear his damn bank accounts, kick him out, take custody of his children.
Once he played up to something.
Yeah.
See,
she measuring equity.
He saw a plot his execution for 20 years from now.
Right.
That white woman to stay with your ass. If she presume you to be on an escalating elevator that's rising, she's gonna ride that ride out with you. As soon as you reach that pinnacle, now let's go to court.
Yeah,
I know.
She peeped potential from a while, and that's the difference between the Eve and Shesaw, right? The way that Shesaw operates, she'll peep your potential and ride that wave. Eve, she'll peep what you got right now and then fall off at the end. Yeah.
But something you
both wicked as hell.
You hardly ever see, and I'm gonna say hardly because I have not seen it yet myself. A brother excel to high levels of success with an Eve, and she leave him and take everything. That's something that's predominantly played out with Jake, who becomes successful dating a white woman.
Right. You only see that in Medea movies.
Tyler Perry movies. Stay down with you the whole niggas don't give our sisters no credit. Yeah.
Right.
You can't fault Eve for looking at a man who's a weak leader and not seeing her safety there. Not seeing the benefit of her. I'm supposed to be with you to follow you and you're supposed to lead me to a certain place, and you're showing me that you can't do that. Don't fault me for not following you into a damn ditch.
See that?
LeBron James and his wife.
Right.
From this guy, he might not even understand. He might mark this.
No, that's
because I don't think he's gonna get as high as he think he is no more.
This is basically
because now you didn't want to get the man of the Lord, and you playing and you brought Edomite to the fight.
But that's why I was bringing up the point with the Cali situation. If you're speaking against the service of the Lord God, be very careful. This is a different. This is not you fighting. This is not you.
That's
Get Deuteronomy 7:3.
Right.
And take the E out of Zoag's door. Right. Bring Deuteronomy 7:3.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shall thou take unto thy son.
The Lord is telling you, don't mix with the other nations. Don't marry the Edomite. Yeah, 1 Kings 11:1. That's the precept for it, because in Deuteronomy 7:1, people say, hey, I don't see Edomites, so I can marry them.
Exactly.
Well, let's see what the Lord told Solomon. 1 Kings 11:1. This will happen with Cooley. The man, as a hypocrite, you being exposed, you bashing black women here and this and that, while you married to a white woman the whole time. 1 Kings 11:1.
The book of First Kings. And then this thing that he don't remember, this is what the Adam 22 nigga showed with Wack.
Yeah.
And while you're married to that white woman, the crazy part is that she'll respect you more for having some level of dignity and respect for your nation, right? For who you are. If you don't have no love for your own people, how can you really love me? You
hate
wanted
your own
them,
people.
and you hate them. I'm not your people. Remember remember when we was at camp on
Yeah.
53rd?
Mm-hmm.
And the Jake was with the Sheetamite, or
Yeah.
was it the vice versa? It was the Eve with the Edomite dude, and you was teaching. You asked him like
It was two Edom. It was an Edomite woman and an Eve.
and
They
you
was
asked him
together.
like, no, I'm talking about the time when she was with the Edomite dude, and you asked him if the race wars kicked off, who would you go with?
That was
And he was like,
Clubhouse.
I'm going with my people, and she was still trying to cleave.
Right.
Yeah.
Con.
She was still trying to make excuses to justify how she would still be trying to follow up behind the Edomite when he done already said,
I was Hyde Park.
I'm
That was
leaving.
Hyde Park.
Oh, that was on 53rd.
Yeah, that was 53rd.
He was like, hell no, I'm going with my people. The mindset of our people, bro. That's a damn shame. He telling you he gonna leave.
So what happened with Cooley? He's married to a white woman, and not just any type of white woman. What you said earlier, a single
Edomite mother.
A single mother.
right?
Yeah, single mother Edomite.
So is the Lord putting the curses on Esau now?
Yeah. Deuteronomy 30:7.
God, put the curses on the heathen.
You trying to save them?
And you
from
trying
that
to
curse.
save them, right?
Right.
So now, since you tied to that woman, you start to have love and compassion towards them. You start to understand them as a people. You want to start to defend them, not knowing they're looking at you as just a slave, but you don't see that because you love her. You already had a child with her, and you already tied with her. You made an agreement with her with death. Jump to verse number 24 now.
Oh, he didn't even read that.
Which one?
First Kings.
Oh yeah, 1 Kings 11:1. Come.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 11, verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites,
Egyptians, Chinese.
Right.
the Ammonites,
Japanese.
Edomites,
Wait a minute.
Edomites,
Right there, when you see that part, first thing you're gonna do is go back to Deuteronomy 7:1.
Precept. The hell?
Deuteronomy didn't say Edomite. He just said Hittites and Canaanites and Israelites. Then he gonna look back over at Kings. This is where that debate come in. Which one do I listen to?
But it's not even that. Look,
tear that page out of his book.
See that? It's not even that.
Put it in his pocket.
Nah, they highlighted with the black highlighter. With the black highlighter.
Right.
With the black highlighter. Yeah. I'll tell you that for later. Look.
Keep reading.
God.
Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites.
Right, read on.
Of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel,
That what?
No, he said that to the whole world.
unto the children of Israel,
What?
ye shall not go in unto them, neither shall they come in unto you.
That's what the Lord said.
Are you calling the Bible a liar right there now? By saying that we can marry Edomites?
And the next part is
Are you calling them a liar?
Because it's specific reasons.
God, what those nations was touching on were oppressive nations. And those were also people that was up in our land at them times too. Like, just like when we read Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse number 2 on down, Idumea is up in that land too, oppressing our land. It's the same people. All the people that we done got passed around to in bondage and captivity, we are not to marry those people.
That's Deuteronomy 7:3.
Yeah,
Right,
get Proverbs 17 and 15. Keep reading with that.
For surely they will turn away your heart after their God.
That's what happened with Cooley.
See that?
The man, instead of you even defending your own people, while the white man comes in, and as soon as he come in, he's like, "We got no problem here." What he said? What is it? Integration or something?
Man, we're segregating.
Yeah, we got no problem with segregating.
We don't really. This is what he said verbatim. Well, this is what he said more around the lines. I don't think any of us give a damn if you guys segregate yourself from us. If the black people, if the blacks segregate themselves from us, don't nobody give a damn.
You a damn liar. Get Jeremiah 50 and 33 and get Proverbs 17 and 15.
We all agree.
I've been holding
it. And he said that.
Jeremiah 50 and 33.
But even still with that, it said, for surely it's gonna turn your way. Now it's gonna try.
Yeah.
Now they gonna try to do it like no.
They will.
It's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
So watch this. Jeremiah 50 and 33.
So you bring that out. I've been holding this. I was gonna put it in the lesson, but I think this is out Esau smoke.
Yeah.
How many of y'all ever heard of objectum sexuality?
What the
Break that
hell
down.
is
Break that
objectum?
down.
Objectum sexuality.
That sounds like a damn Harry Potter spell.
OBJECTUM. Objectum sexuality.
That means that
When
you
I
can do
ran
whatever
across
the hell you
this,
want to.
I said, no, I got it. It says,
When they have
this is Esau. It says,
Object.
refers to a sexual orientation where a person experiences romantic or sexual attraction. First of all, we met one. Well, we talked about one in New York. Sexual attraction towards inanimate objects like buildings, bridges, cars, or statues, often developing deep emotional connection and feeling a sense of love and commitment towards their chosen object. It's also known as objectophilia.
Salakia. You just named a bridge.
A building.
A building.
He popping a building.
Edomite chick who fell in love with a damn roller coaster ride. And when they shut down the fair, she went and bought the damn. I mean, it's like one of them. It's like a 18-wheeler with a ride piece. It rises up out of it and it spins like a little mini one, whatever it was. But it breaks down like a transformer and you can travel with it. In 81, she fell in love with the damn machine on some objectophilia. 20 years something later, when she found out that the fair closed down, she went and searched around the world till she found where it was, bought the damn thing, brought it home, and she goes and sits there and eat dinner with it. Sometimes we get sexual together. We like, bro.
Yo,
She's there to even come up with a definition for it means that somebody's out here perpetrating this act. We met, remember the dude from Europe who left his badass model wife and went and married an ashtray.
Right. Yeah.
The Shedamite chick who left her fiance, married a damn, I think she married a dog or something like that, then divorced the dog and married herself and then divorced herself, talking about unreconcilable differences. Bro, like,
this is the times that we in.
this is crazy. But this is all being perpetrated by Edomites, the most profane people on earth, objectophilia.
They got you marrying yourself.
So now bridges ain't safe from Esau.
Yeah.
Buildings are not safe from Esau. Ooh, is that a crack in the wall in that building?
Oh yeah.
I forgot what TV show it was.
The wind blowing, I heard the building speak.
Right. That's what you said to my ear. Right.
the world that we live in now, bro, the world that we live in now,
Exodus, man.
Right.
the world that we live in now, it seems like anything goes, bro. Anything.
That's what
Esau can fall in love with a bridge, marry it, get a marriage certificate. This place is sick.
But isn't that ownership?
What is it called again?
How can you go and find a bridge, fall in love with the bridge, and then go down to the courthouse and say, yeah, I'm in love with that bridge and I want to marry it? And they don't pull up paperwork and say, nigga, that bridge is owned by the state of so-and-so, such and such. It is property. What you mean you finna marry it? Ain't gonna happen. You know what they gonna say? Oh, well, which bridge is it? We have like 50 bridges in the city. Like, this is a normal.
It's called objectum what?
Sexuality or objectophilia.
Bro, then you marry a bridge and they're gonna have like, bridge cheat on me because people ride over.
Riding over my bridge. They running over my bridge. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Now you out there shooting at people.
Hey, think about it. Now you want a divorce. You got wait. Like,
how
come
can the
on.
bridge even put his signature? Where's the signature? I need alimony. Y'all got a whole book at the beginning of this bridge that people have to pay to cross this bridge. I'm gonna need alimony from the bridge.
So you telling me I could go to the Apple store, buy me a phone, say there's nobody more profane than Esau, bro.
Now you got
nobody
buying inanimate dolls, talking about them his wives, and he's in a damn polygynous relationship with 6 Edomite dolls. He don't even have the decency to go get an Eve black doll. He got all Edomite dolls and one Moabite doll.
And then you said, how do they do the signature with the bridge? Say the bridge is the table. They in that bad boy like these. And he and this bad boy. Like this.
So, like, I got a quick precept, right? Let's get Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, right? In verse number 9.
Yeah, and after that, let's close it out with Proverbs 17 and 15. So I just want to set all of this up because
Bro, that's wicked.
why I keep forgetting the damn word? Integration?
Segregation.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
With the solid rule.
Yeah.
2.
2. Go to verse number 6.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, and verse number 6. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present.
Now let's remember this chapter is talking. This is the mindset of the ungodly, right? It said, "Come, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present." They want to enjoy these bridges, right? All right. They want to enjoy the ashtray, right? The merry-go-round, all the things that's present in front of him. It don't matter what he looks at, he will lust after it. Right, read on.
Right, and it says, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth.
Let's quickly use these creatures, right? He looks at everything as a creature because we know he deal with bestiality. Off the rip, we know he do, right? But he'll look at everything as a creature, something that don't even move, talk, nothing.
It's a romantic attraction towards inanimate objects.
Right. And then he pushes it towards our people. I don't know if y'all seen the interview with them Orlando Brown, man. All right, they asked him the question.
Oh yeah.
If who would you compare your career with? He said Michael Jackson. He stood up on a chair and he put the mic in his mouth that's on the damn ceiling, man. Object them, patrol them, or whatever the
Objectophilia. That alone insinuates that you're a pedophile and an object that against this will.
Right.
Because pedophilia is literally that, right?
Yeah.
You sleeping with someone who can't give consent, which is basically like a form of rape or giving it to them against their will. So that building is not enticing you. The building ain't sitting there flashing you his body parts like,
Right.
yeah, big boy.
The corner of the building, the
Curves
windows.
on that building.
Right. You see that window shine?
You would have found the aerodynamic. Go down there and marry the Trump Tower.
Even with this weather, he said, let us speedily use the creatures as like the youth. That's like, okay, I used to like monkey ball when I was young, so I'm gonna go back and marry it now.
My favorite
monkey ball. I just want the middle one.
Right.
I'm gonna marry the middle one.
I guess they
I'll never swing on nobody else.
Yeah, that was love.
See that?
Get the hell out of here.
Like, bro, this is
I'll never swing on nothing else.
Hey, Salaki, go to verse 9. Now.
Why the Lord said, nobody more profane.
This is the last verse, verse 9.
God.
We got you. Right?
Verse number 9. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness.
What is voluptuousness? It says, let none of us go without his part in our voluptuousness.
All abundance.
Right? Is used to describe someone who is attractive and curvy. Right? I'm gonna go to the etymological form. Sexually, the quality of being sensual. Right? So it says, let none of us go without his part in our voluptuousness. Don't let none of these things go until he in what I'm in.
Follow.
Read on.
Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness.
Them tokens are signs. That's what they doing right now. They trying to leave this all on the table because when they want other people to follow them.
I'm just on the table. I'll read them next 3 words.
Joyfulness in every place.
Everywhere we go, we're gonna leave our perverseness, man.
Even the cupcakes.
And that word wickedness joyfulness.
Right. Man. Oh, I'm gonna read the
Hold on. Read what it say.
In the last part,
it's more.
Yeah, God. For this is our portion, and our lot is this.
They know that this is them. They don't have nothing else but this.
This is our portion.
Exactly. They know that this is all they get. So they finna go all in on it. And when I mean all in, I mean all in.
When I looked at the etymology on the other site, right? Voluptuous, right, means of or pertaining to desires or appetites. They want you to be in with all the freaky deaky nasty and perverse things that they into, man.
That's why they put it on a jumbo screen for everybody to see.
Right, because y'all go get this work.
Yeah.
Nah,
Ended over
you
Proverbs 17:15. And
Yeah.
that's what makes the Edomites
I got
different
it.
from all the other nations.
got it already.
They want you to follow exactly in their footsteps the wickedness serving Satan.
Right,
That's the difference between Esau and these other heathen nations.
right,
The Greeks, they want you to follow in their customs. They want to Hellenize you.
right.
They want you to serve Satan. They want you to celebrate Christmas, holiday, Thanksgiving, all of this stuff. They want you to copy exactly like them because they're the children of Satan.
Every other nation let you go
They'll
on
let
and
you
worship
do this
your
and that.
God.
Right, exactly.
You stay with him. Right, stay with your
Right.
God.
And to bring the point, it's like, so then from the whack 100 and the coolie,
Right.
this is who you want to cleave to, bro.
And that's why we talk about Martin Luther King Monday. So what's going on? Proverbs
Bring this
17:15.
out,
Close it up.
This Proverbs chapter 17 and verse number
Part two,
15.
man.
Come on.
Bring it out, man.
Yeah, this is just
This Proverbs chapter 17 and verse number 15.
Bring it up.
He that justified the wicked.
So Cooley was justifying Andrew the Edomite when he was talking about the slave ships, when he was talking about, man, y'all complaining all of this stuff. Everybody went to slavery. Everybody went through all different types of slave trades, right? Hey, we don't care about y'all. Y'all can go ahead and separate. We don't give a damn about y'all, right? Well, show me the prophets. Show me all of this and that. He that what?
He that justified the wicked.
So this is a Jake justifying the Edomite. He was waiting for him to come up to save him, right? The same with Martin Luther King justifying the Edomites until towards his last speech he understood. He led his people into a burning building. Read on.
And he that condemneth the just.
You cursing out the Israelites.
Right.
You saying we
You're
wrong.
racist.
You saying we racist. You saying God is racist. You saying God is wrong. He said, I don't want to serve this God, this and that. He's saying, why you talking about the white man like that? Why? Because you got a white woman.
Right.
We expose what you have behind the scenes. You have a white woman. That's why you protecting this white man,
You
fool.
really passing your behavior off as if you're trying to elevate our people to
You're
a higher
masking it,
level
right.
of thinking.
When
let
you're
me
using
say,
them
Really,
as
you have a hidden agenda.
right,
You
you're using them as
you'll
cattle.
only use as a front to really speak up or justify you being with the other nation.
Right. And you're masking it, disguising it.
Right.
So you're uplifting the devil and you're shaming the Israelites. You're right. You're raising up Baal.
Exposing them.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You're raising up Satan, but you're shaming the saints. You know?
Even they both are abominations to the Lord.
That's why the nigga don't repent. The Lord gonna kill his podcast, kill his damn live stream, kill his YouTube, and put him in his white devilish Edomite she-dog Spalding looking big red nose, Bill Clifford demon. Put to death.
I got one more precept for that. This Proverbs chapter 18 and verse number 5. It is not good to accept the person of the wicked, to overthrow the righteous in judgment.
Look at that.
Julio.
So every time Andrew speak, let him speak, let him speak. Gorilla and Cesarian speak, mute them up immediately. Every time.
Every line of reasoning is exposing what you
What you
said.
doing, right.
And you're not as intelligent as you think.
You
Yeah.
are. You know what I'm saying?
You're actually basic.
You gotta think about it too. Esau, like when he was acting as a
Mediator or
serpent behavior,
Mhm.
that is of Esau from Genesis, and the curses went out. Right, the first couple of curses, Eve and her curse,
Adam and his curse.
then the serpent, which later on becomes Esau as the head of that curse. Like that's crazy that his blessing is to be wicked as hell.
yeah, that's it.
His blessing is to be the scourge of the earth, right? To have no hope in nothing. So it's like the worstest of the worst that you could think of, he's justified in it.
He's doing his job.
He's doing his job. That's the crazy thing. And it's that attraction that he's able to be so damn vile
And confident.
and our people just having this natural innateness to be disobedient, see that as a joyous occasion, man. Like,
Right.
hey, this motherfucker, he just can do whatever the hell he want. I want in.
And you act just like
And I'm
But it's only for a
protected by
time.
his- and
They
I'm
don't see
protected
that.
by his laws when I'm doing it. If I submit myself to his ways and become a part of what he's doing, I'm protected by him. And this is what Puff Daddies and all of them thought when they took that oath and became part of Esau's kingdom up there in Hollywood until Esau said, well, one thing they don't know is we know the backstory.
Yeah, who they are.
We know what's really going on their behalf, and they don't. So now it's time to start cutting ties with them.
Right.
Start throwing them niggas in jail, taking all their money from them, all right? Because if we looking at they observing the times like we are, then God is ramping up his assault on us. And we can't allow his assault to hit us in a manner to where these niggas can use their money to be a benefit against us.
Right.
We got to take that from them. Lock them up. They got too much influence. We got to put them where their influence means nothing. So the first thing they do is shame them all. Start exposing them. All the vile behavior.
Put them up front.
that is
Put them
of
up front.
us.
Blame it on them.
Yeah, that
Right.
is of us.
Right.
Highlight it on them.
Right.
Like you was saying earlier.
Right.
He brings the inception of this wicked behavior and then get our people to fall into it. And then he
Make them the face of it.
Yeah,
make them the face of it.
Make them the face of it.
Throwing bricks and hiding his hand.
Yeah.
Make you the face of it, bro. And then even as well, it kill like prime example with P. Diddy. Even if you get out of jail, your likeness is over. It's over. This is a stigma that's on you forever.
Yeah.
You can't make music, you can't make deals, you can't make money. So even if none of it is true or whatever, or you get out free, it's still over now.
And that's on both spectrums because all of the Deleon, all these upper echelon elites that you was dealing with when you was worth millions and billions, they ain't dealing with you no more because they big dog either might say, yeah, it's done. But you done did now that they didn't expose you for all the rape and the violence that you've done to our people on a lower level, you can't even come back
down
to
to
the lower
the
level.
lower.
You can't come down
It's
here with us.
gonna destroy you.
That's why Pac said that damn I'm too. He said I'm too rich for the ghetto, but not rich enough for the white folks. You just stuck in the middle. You're in limbo.
Right.
Finish.
That's being cut off.
You cut off
Right.
on all
Both
sides.
sides.
Hey, but let Diddy tell it.
Yeah.
At least I can ride a motorcycle in there.
Yeah, the hell.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
Johnny Blaze.
Right. For
Go
real.
ahead and be Johnny Blaze.
Right.
Even his ass was under.
Hellfire.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People think that his character in that movie was like some big thing. No,
Right.
he was cursed and he was being forced to be that.
Right.
He had to work as a slave.
That's why it was painful every time that spirit of that damn skeleton
That
plane
vengeance.
came
Oh,
out.
God.
That was a painful experience
Right.
for him. He
So
was
all
being
praise,
tortured.
Yeah.
all praise Yahweh Shemel Shah, HOI Chicago. We got to go through the spirit Yahweh Shemel Shah. We back again. Come here,
Come here, Charlotte.
Come.
Yeah. Shalom.
That's part one.
Shalom.
You gotta do it part two.
Right.
We just touched the ice.
Right.